Everybody, welcome to some Armored Core on the PS1. This is a bit unusual for me to be streaming this late, but I've been very sick the last few days and my sleep schedule's all messed up, so I figured, you know, why not? Playing the game anyway, it's been a few days, let's do a stream. So yeah, played a bunch of Armored Core for Answer. I finished all 3 storylines in that one. Great game. And I decided to take a trip back to the past and play some of the first one. So this is in Duckstation. Got some nice enhancements turned on. I think I'm about halfway through the game. I streamed this one in April, in the first few hours, so I'm past that. I've got some AC knowledge under my belt now, so I'll do a little better. Yeah, let's get into it. It's at the bottom of the sea. So I think this is probably very shortly after where I left off the last time I played this. Undersea base. Let me switch my weapon before I do this. So I'm not sure, I think somebody might have pointed it out when I was streaming this back in April, but the Kurosawa, very, very powerful weapon, but very low on ammo. So we're gonna play it safe and take the AR-1000. Yeah, I've definitely been getting very into this series, you know, so I played For Answer and really enjoyed it. I think maybe it gets a little out of hand.
This base is certain to have secrets. Split up into 2 groups and search.
And I was gonna say, it gets a little out of hand in terms of the speed
Main
of some of
system
the
engaging
fights
combat mode.
versus the other the Armored Core next units. It's good. So my primary criticism with this game, AC1, is, as you just heard, how insanely loud those voice actors are. I don't know what is up with that. And it's like that on the original PlayStation too. It's not an emulation thing. Yeah, here we are under the sea. One thing I definitely hope for a very, I mean, I'm sure this is a sure thing. I'm really hoping for a great soundtrack.
Gates check. Cannot unlock gates.
For AC6. These older ones, I've spent a lot of time the last few weeks checking out a lot of these games. And I'll say the PS1 and PS2 era Armored Core definitely some really cool soundtracks. Nice electronic beats. For Answer has some cool tracks. It's being more, it's almost like Philip Glass style. A little more avant-garde, but the certain tracks in that sound a bit like they'd be more at home in like the Sonic Adventure soundtrack. That I'm not a huge fan of. Let's get the more guitar-based stuff. That AC6 trailer basically sounded like Vangelis, so we'll see. curious to see who's actually going to be doing the music for it. Yeah, out of what I've played so far, I think the sweet spot in terms of the overall speed is probably Armored Core 3. The Lancer is just, it's a little insane towards the end. When you're fighting other next units, it's just chaos.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate. Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Definitely very much into the soundtracks of these OG games. It's like acid techno. In terms of what I've played so far, my favorites are probably AC3 and Forenza. Probably going to AC3 just for like a complete package kind of thing. Like I said, I think the speed is just right. I love the PS2 aesthetic it's got going on, you know what I mean? Like you play that game, it's like, oh yeah, this is PS2. But I think it all just came together really well. I see myself marathoning this series
Unlock gate.
before AC6 comes out.
I've locked the doors to this room. Sorry, but killing you is my mission. I will take my leave now.
Oh. Spooky.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate. Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
What the hell's going on? What am I doing in here?
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Spooky.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate. Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
This is strange. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, they definitely throw you some curveballs in this one. There's been a few things I've seen now, which I won't spoil, but they've been big surprises. Let's see. Starting to wonder if this whole thing is a trap. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun checking out this series in the last like week or so. I'm an Armored Core fan now. I'll say it's really cool that with AC6, it's AC6. It's not like a reboot. You know, they're keeping that number. It's like we know this was. It's been a long time since the last one, but yeah, this is part of the series. Honoring the legacy. And it's paid off because people are going bananas for Armored Core. I went with the machine gun this one. Mission. Yeah, these PS1 games. Definitely great. I mean, the controls are a little tricky. I'm used to janky PS1 controls, but a little tricky. But the gameplay concepts are all there. You know? Just kind of, you know, held back a bit by the technology, running at 30 FPS. I think by the time they hit the PS2 with these games, they really started getting into stride.
Escape pod discovered. System switched to normal mode.
Or not. Okay, great. Strange mission. Lost money on it. Let's hope the next one's better, eh? Yeah, like I said, the voiceover mixing is pretty strange. It's so much louder than anything else. Stop gas exposure for leaf organisms. This mission is extremely dangerous. A problem has occurred at one of the ruins from the old generation, namely a military facility. full of some kind of gas. God. Is this the OG Poison Swamp level for FromSoft? Save first. Corrosive. Try it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try. Let's try and get in and out quickly.
Main system engaging combat mode.
With these older ones, there's definitely a greater sense of weight. Just like the speed and the sound effects. You're operating this huge, mech. It feels like half of these missions don't have any music, which is kind of like emphasizing the atmospheric sound design, which is neat. Surprisingly good for a PS1 game. Okay, so yeah, this is the swamp level of Armored Core, I guess. My health. Yeah, that's where it came in. Okay. You all know that purple means poison, right? Find the panels, deactivate. Another massive level, look at this. Okay, so first two rights. Not. That map is a little misleading, I think. I'm just going around in a circle here. Where the hell is the actual path here? starting this mission over. Just like going in 3 circles, just wasting energy. That's no bueno. Although sometimes you can just skip missions in this one. Let's see if I can skip that one. Yeah, looks like I can, but I'll give it one more shot, just in case. Going in. In terms of home base pieces of music, you know, between stages, customizing your armor core, this one is probably still the best. Alright, give this one more shot. See how we do. Hey Mouse, how you doing? How are you?
Main system engaging combat mode.
Got new headphones. What kind of headphones you get? Take a left. Just go straight according to the map, but there's a wall there. Fake wall! Is this the first illusory wall? No. Kingsfield had those. That's what I was missing. I am starting to feel better, yes, thank you. But I'm a bit zonked out on antibiotics, so if I sound a bit funny, that's why. But yeah, my sleep schedule is weird right now, which is why I'm screaming. Here we go. Is running a bomb on this thing, or there it is. Mars.
Detonation device planted. 4 remaining.
Philips Fidelo X2HR. I haven't heard of those, but sounds nice. Antibiotics is serious? No, not too serious. Yeah, I was pretty sick, but it's alright. Nothing to worry about.
Detonation device planted.
Yeah, I don't know why the voiceovers are so loud in this. Very, very, very loud. Stayed up for 27 hours past few days, so I gotta see like in the morning. That's good. In winter, it's really nice to wake up early because when it's dark at like 4 p.m., you want to get all the daylight you can get. No, don't fool around with these guys. We don't have time for that. I'm currently shooting myself in the foot here. Not like attempting to go to bed earlier again, but just what it is. Basically, I've just been watching movies and napping the last few days, so my schedule is not on point, like I said. watching. I watched Godfather 1 and 2. Classic. Of course. So I was on a Coppola kick because I started watching Apocalypse Now earlier, but movie's pretty bleak, pretty depressing. It's good. I mean, it's really well made. It's just not a very happy movie. God, these maps are huge. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, just watching movies and reading books. I was looking at, there's a book called The Last Guardian something something, yeah, about the Ueda game. It's this huge, really beautiful coffee table book. It's just like astounding going back through that beautiful game.
Detonation device planted.
I'm thinking I might do a series of videos covering like books for games, so to speak, art books and whatnot. So I've got a few now, and I think it might be worth taking a look at.
Detonation device planted.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Look at my health. Three or four. That sounds cool. Oh, good. Yeah. So I've got, like I said, I've got a few. Half-Life 2, Raising the Bar. That was my first, like, book of that nature, I think. Out of just, like, neat strategy guides or whatever. That one's really, really good. But I've got the Dark Souls 1 and 3 art books. I had the one for 2, but I returned it. Okay. A long story. Yeah, Last Guardian, the one for Mother 3, Pig Army Survival Manual that Mother, the fan gamer put out. That's really good. I wish I could say the Demon Souls art book is good, the one that came with the deluxe edition, but unfortunately it's pretty bare bones. I like this mission. Yeah, forget this. Torch. Yeah, there's a few books I'd like to give a spotlight on. The official Nintendo Power strategy guide for Zelda Link to the Past is another really good one. That has a ton of the Kazuya Terada art, and most of it is written as if it's some kind of like, you know, historical document of this, you know, lost land of Hyrule. Yeah, sorry, let me tweak the volume here. Uno momento. There we go. Turn down a little bit. Should work. Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's almost like, you know, it's talking about things like their culture in general. You know, there's lots of these illustrations, more than just Terada's as well. It's really interesting. The one for Earthbound is kind of similar. I mean, probably made by a lot of the same people, but it's written as if it's like newspapers and magazines from the world of Earthbound, kind of like, you know, reporting on what's happening in the storyline and the world of Earthbound, aka Mother 2. I want you to pound them there. Naturally, the blast furnace is very hot. 6 MTs, that should be easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, looking at these books, I think that would be a nice thing to do. Because it wouldn't just be like reviews or just like flip throughs, but, you know,
Main
share some
system
thoughts on it.
engaging combat mode.
Whatnot. Alright, here we go. Another stage here with no music. Spooky ambient audio. Some impressive lighting stuff happening here, considering this is on the PS1. There's like explosions and gunfire, providing a little bit of, I'm not sure what the term would be, but maybe not dynamic, but some cool lighting effects happening. The ending spot of Terminator 2. If you look down close enough, you'll see Arnie's thumbs up coming out of the lava. Oh god, no! How many of these Armored Cores have I tried out? I've played this one, 2, Another Age, 3, and 4 Answer. They've all been cool. I will say this one, you know, being the OG PS1 game, the controls are a little funky, but still fun. Probably get an idea about what I'm talking about here. There you are.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Excellent. Thumbs up. I know now why you cry. You played Armored Core on the PS1. Federico, hey man. Completed 1 in Project Phantasm. Played a little bit of 2, 3, and Nexus. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of games. I mean, I think there are at least 17 distinct titles. Well, let's hold on a second. Let me think. Yeah. So there's 3 on the PS1. There's like 5 on the PS2. And you've got 4 and 4 Answer. And then 5 and 5 Verdict Day. It's 11. Then you've got like 3 or 4 PSP ports. And there were some mobile games, I think. How does this feel compared to 4? not quite as smooth. But like I said, I haven't the ones I'm really looking forward to checking out are the later PS2 ones where they adopted the dual analog controls, because even 3 is still kind of iterating on this same control scheme, where left and right strafing is on L1 and R1. The right analog stick isn't in control at all. But apparently from AC Nexus forward, so AC Nexus and Last Raven, and maybe another one, they actually have like what you would expect: left analog stick move, right analog stick look around controls. So I'm looking forward to checking those out. But even 2 and 3 definitely feel a lot smoother than this. The controls themselves feel more granular and smooth. Plus the games are running in 60 FPS from the PS2 era forward, even on OG hardware, so I've got that going for them. God. Exterminate organisms. Kill all of the beasts. Yeah, I'll bring the machine gun for this one. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to exploring those late PS2 ones, because the gameplay kind of like speed and setup
Main system engaging combat
combined
mode.
with the more fluid, modern controls. And that overall PS2 aesthetic sounds exactly what I'm
Don't
looking
worry
for.
about the small ones. Aim for the big ones that are able to reproduce.
Yeah, if there are any AC1 experts here, is it normal for like half the games to not have any music? There's like half the stages. This game does have killer music when you get to hear it, but it seems like there's quite a few of these stages now which are just basically totally silent. These map controls are absolutely wild. Alright, get turned around. How does the footage look for you guys? YouTube compression. So I've got it in Duckstation here. It's being rendered in 4K with some CRT filters. Pretty good. I went back and forth like playing this on the actual CRT versus Duckstation, and for this particular game and MGS1, which I'll be playing a little bit of afterwards, gotta hand it to Duckstation. So the dark days of EPSXE are over. That high quality, reliable PS1 emulation. Quick search online, can't find a mention of Encore one in the music. Okay, so yeah, maybe it is supposed to be like this. I said it is. There's a lot more stages without music than I was expecting. I like these classic like mecha noises, you know? Especially the boost. This sound right here. Another thing I watched in the last few days, Cyber City Edo 808. Really enjoyed that one. First saw it when I was like 14 or something. No, earlier, like 12. Saw that, and it was the British dub. Just like super vulgar, and it's good. It's a very entertaining dub. But I was checking out the original Japanese version with subtitles, and still really good. Definitely good voice acting. Based at least on the subtitles that I was seeing, not nearly as vulgarity heavy as the English dub, but I think both have their merits. They have like 2 different soundtracks too, which is interesting. There you go, Ito's great. Yeah, it's really good. Really into it. Yeah, this is cool. They're like growing compounds for these entities. System Shock 2 flashbacks. I think the technical objective is to take out all the queen bugs, the little guys. Yeah, this is a stage I think could have used some music. I think that would have been good. He's very quiet. Yeah, there's, I think like every possible version of Edo 808 is on YouTube.
One of the big ones might be over there. Be careful.
Japanese dub with UK soundtrack, UK dub.
Target of operation cleared.
Excellent.
System switched to normal mode.
Very good. Got basically all the gear I want at this point. Get some new fancy legs or something. Yeah, it's all here. The lightweight stuff, the heavy armored ones. The reverse jointed legs, which are really good at jumping. feel like with the targeting system in this one, it doesn't really make as much sense to go with those, but I could be wrong. 4-leg setups are really nice, but you can't use that Kurosawa energy rifle with these for some reason. But we got the cash and we're using the machine guns, so let's rock it. This track is so good though. Man. Yeah. Spider-Man. Look at this beast. I just say this will work on. Yeah. Somebody, if this track is called Shape Memory Alloys, something like that, and there's a version of it on YouTube that's like a 30-minute loop. I've had that on loop several times in the past few weeks. Just getting stuff done. Speaking of getting stuff done, I have worked on 3 or 4 video scripts, so I'm hoping for January to be putting out 2 or 3 kind of review videos. There's one that I'm starting to kind of gestate a little bit in terms of a concept, which is, I don't want to spoil it, but a little unusual, but kind of a spotlight on a really important publisher in the gaming industry who doesn't exist anymore. A bit of like a documentary type thing, which I've been wanting to do again for a while. Shape Memory Alloys. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Stop gas exposure. I don't want to do that mission. There's no arena mode in this one yet. They haven't incorporated that yet. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Got the fast legs, so maybe it'll go a little smoother. But I'll try it one more time.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Yeah, my legs. The death of no, it won't be about Konami. It has something to do with this game. Where's that secret wall again? There's something strange with the laser swords. And you've got the legs like this. Instead of doing the slash, you do this like stab move. There it is. Alright. Focus on the mission.
Detonation device planted. 4 remaining.
publisher I feel like right now. I don't know, not in particular. If I had to pick one, I guess it would be Bandai Namco. Not so much for their practices, just because of the games they happen to publish.
Detonation device planted.
FromSoft and Tekken. All those fun DBZ games. Yeah, Atlas has been responsible for publishing a lot of cool things. How about that? Time with these fools. Basically, not so much these days. A lot of publishers died with the HD era of games. They're kind of like middle of the budget type publishing companies couldn't hack it financially. You know, once that transition started happening. Same thing with a lot of developers, but there were a few publishers in the the 90s and the early 2000s that were just putting out and bringing out all of these like weird, obscure Japanese games that we might not have gotten otherwise. Some of these games ended up being pretty important. And I think they're a bit underappreciated as a result. Wow, this is a crazy level. This thing. Oh my god. If the mission's complete upon placing the last explosive, might have a chance, but if I have to actually, like, get out of here afterwards, then this is probably hopeless. I mean, it might be already. We'll see. Move, come on. Oh my god. Hurry.
Detonation device planted.
Oh my god, this is gonna be close. Come on. Oh god, which way? I don't think this is happening. This truly is the Poison Swamp level, though. Interesting. I mean, coincidence, but some similarities here. But we're pulling out. Yeah, abort! Hopefully we'll save a little bit of cash, not letting the AC get completely destroyed. Not a great mission. Retake air cleaner. Okay. extremely complex structure. As long as we have background music, I don't mind. Fingers crossed.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Yeah, these later stages are pretty complex.
Raven, Lord have mercy, we found that there is a hidden tank containing poison gas. Just in case, we will halt the fans. We have stopped the fans. We can only stop them for 10 minutes. Find that tank quickly.
These guys kind of look like the character from NDK. What was his name? Kurt something? Yeah, another extremely complex stage. Good God. Just head down. MDK. M is in Mario. It's a briefly lived couple of games on PC and Dreamcast. Maybe PS1, I think. Back in the day. Yeah, this mission sucks. I'm not playing this. Yeah, these later stages have not been great, unfortunately. The game started off very strong, but some of these later levels, just going through like mazes of a single texture repeating over and over again. It wasn't like that before. Chrome Uprising. Yeah, they're cool. Camp Murakamo. Let's do it. Yeah. This mission is so important. We're gonna pay you like 20 bucks. And send just you and you alone in.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Yeah. Hey, music! Thank goodness. Absolutely destroyed though. Oh God.
Defenses damaged.
Ouch.
Halting combat and returning to the nest.
Embarrassing. Let me put my legs back on and we switch to the Kurosawa rifle. There we go. Mop up chrome remnants. Yeah, you lose the opportunity to do missions if you fail them. You don't get to retry them in this original game, which is a interesting design decision. I don't think it's a bad one.
We've
but
arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
pretty crazy.
Main system engaging combat mode.
This rifle is a secret you can find in an earlier mission. It's one of the best weapons in the game, but very limited in ammo. So careful. There it is. Hey, welcome. Hey, you're pretty far, almost to the end. Oh, am I? Cool. Now this ambient audio. This is nice. Oh boy. There is some kind of exit this way. How'd I figure out how to open the map? One of the pieces I bought, I think my headpiece mentioned that it had a mapping function. And I pressed select because that button hadn't done anything yet. So I just gave it a shot. Yeah, this rifle is very nice. Straight on that way? Yeah. Realized that almost the last mission. It's handy. It's a little... The controls are kind of bizarre, but it definitely comes in handy. Like, a lot of the missions in the second half of the game are like mazes. So it's almost like a necessity. Some of these stages are pretty spooky. So running around in the dark. It's like massive pieces of machinery going on. Hey Spoon, how you doing? Heading left. This map, it reminds me kind of Metroid Prime, maybe? This big, intimidating 3D map. Armored Core struggles with ramps. I think there was another one in there. Let's see. No, just the gigantic fans. Yeah, this is... reminds me of like the first Alien. The Nostromo. This like huge, incredibly unwelcoming ship. Oh, here's another fun tip for playing this game. You know, you have to use L2 and R2 to look up and down, but if you push them simultaneously, you go back to neutral, which is really, really useful. I'm a veteran of the weird PS1 controls era, so it's okay. I don't prefer them, but I can deal with them.
Raven, help me! Monster!
Oh?
High energy response found. Cannot identify. Insufficient data.
Oh my god! He's big!
Leaving combat area.
What?
Combat operations halted.
What happened? Did I win? What the hell just happened? I don't know. I think I might have gone off the map. That's another thing with this. It's like the warning you get for like, oh, you're at the edge of the stage. If you go any further, you're gonna fail the mission. And actually failing the mission feels like it's about 6 inches. So that's alright. Shit. Alright, I guess we gotta give it another shot. I'll be right back. Okay. Back. Try this one again. When you leave the zone for a dragon in Elden Ring, it just disappears. Yeah, it's strange. I'm really not sure why that happens. I'm sure it's kind of like engine limitation
We've arrived at
thing
the
or something.
combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Yeah, you pull the dragon like 200 yards away from his spawn point, and he just becomes translucent. I'm not sure if I actually have to destroy these guys. No. Try this again, and I won't go outside the combat zone. Like my AC paint job? It's deep blue. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, the amount of customization is pretty crazy for a PS1 game. All the different parts. As it just gets progressively crazier as the series goes on, but it's awesome. These older ones, using cover actually kind of feels like it's a mechanic. Not just in the controls themselves, but, you know, operating this huge, clunky, heavy mech, you know? It's like 4 and for answer. I haven't played the 5 games yet, but 4 for answer, you're going so fast that it's just... Cover is not really a factor, ever. Just speed. Rapid boosting back and forth. Yeah, who knows? Maybe like February, March or something, I'll have a big Armored Core retrospective and I'll have played all the games. I can talk about all of them. I have been thinking though, honestly, these games are clearly part of the equation for the Demon Souls and Beyond formula. I mean, obviously the setting is more Kingsfield, but it's like Miyazaki, you know, he did Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer, and he's like, what if I took that third-person gameplay concept, those same set of general controls, slowed it down a bit, and we put it, you know, in our dark fantasy Kingsfield setting. Like, there's a lot more of a familiar kind of lineage in these games than I had anticipated, which is definitely interesting. It's probably part of the reason why I've been so into, you know, playing them, getting into these. It's like, yeah, this feels very familiar in a good way.
Raven, help me! Monster!
Monster.
High energy response fan.
Yeah, so here, I'm seeing the problem right away. That red line on my radar on the right, that is the mission line. If I cross that, the mission is over, and that's what happened a few minutes ago.
Identify.
And as you can see, we're very, very close to it already.
Insufficient data.
Just like stepping outside of this space. Let's take out the big monster. Monster mech. finally some music.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
He's kind of a gigantic pushover, actually. That was real easy. What's up with that? Is it just because the Kurosawa rifle is so badass? Oh!
The struggle for market share between Murakumo and the up-and-coming Verge Company is becoming more and more intense. Future developments look interesting.
So, nothing has changed after all.
Sort of like Virtua Fighter. That sounds good right now. Was that? Not the true ending. Replay the whole game now. What the hell was that? Was that an ending? Mop up Chrome remnants. Did I just beat this game? What's going on here? Yeah, I know. Yeah, sometimes games are like that, but I'm honestly a bit confused. Having a CGI sequence like that.
Engaging combat mode.
That was... I hadn't seen... There's nothing like that prior to this point. Mop up the remnants. I mean, I guess we didn't get a credits roll, so I guess the game's not over. Yeah, that was weird. I definitely have gone the Murakama route. I can tell you that for sure. I've done a lot more of their missions than Chrome. The ending does have credits. Okay, cool. Yeah, the maps are really sweet. I like that. I just don't know why so many of these missions in the second half of the game feel just like maze-like, less dynamic, and usually don't have music. Has this always been the From Software thing? The second half of the game, they ran out of time? Weird.
Raven, there seems to be nothing else here. That's enough. Please return.
That's a trap! Definitely some very impressive effects on the old PS1 here, though. For sure. I mentioned the lighting effects. Very nice. Oh my god. The animation for those guys is legitimately pretty creepy. Just like that Terminator 1 stop motion T-800 effect. Very low on ammo. Should have brought the machine gun. Alright, it's just me and the energy sword now. Hopefully there's not another big boss coming up. The drawing of the energy bar seems to be the only bug I'm experiencing here in Duckstation. Everything else is gravy, baby. The boss?
Still alive? But we will end that now. Don't you understand? You are totally out of line. You are going overboard.
Oh. Quick save right here.
Enemy ranking AC. Identified as Sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's new. Yeah, I can't do this. I've got no ammo.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
Pwned. Huh. Okay. They got me, I guess. Damn. Weird. Yeah, that's really strange. These old Japanese games. All these weird little secrets. If it's unclear what's happened, the game has reset. Not only... Normally you would just get sent back to like the Raven's Nest, like the HQ or whatever. Gameplay would continue as normal, but for whatever reason, the game has ended and reset. That's really interesting. That's very interesting indeed. Huh. Martin, yeah, I think that's what happened. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take another quick little break. BRB. Game is cool. It is very cool. Ski Man's like so. Yeah, I said a minute ago, it's like normally if you get killed, you know, the mission ends, but it sends you back to the Raven's Nest, which is like your, you know, your HQ where you can upgrade, you know, your gear, you know, choose missions, read email, all that stuff. Normally it doesn't kick you completely out of the game. I hadn't seen that before, so it does feel like I just got some kind of like bad ending because I died, which is interesting. When's the last time I actually saved though? Yeah, there's alternate endings in these games. Some different paths and whatnot, but I wasn't expecting one just for actually dying. I'm gonna mix up my setup again here. Actually, that's exactly what I want. Stop gas exposure. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this mission, immediately bail on it, and then I'll do the next one, which is the first one in the Chrome facility.
Main system engaging combat mode.
And then we'll do the last one after that, I guess. See if I can get a true ending. Yeah, so this one's really quick. Blaze right through this.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oh wait, let me try quitting. Let's see. It's the thing, like some of these missions is like you don't actually have to do them. It's just like the attempt is enough to progress the game forward. In Nier Automata, there are certain parts where if you walk the wrong way or do the wrong thing, game ends and says protect do not save people. That's like Morrowind. Chrome Uprising. See? I can just... Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Last try. Chrome.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oh wait, this is another mission. This is the one I failed last time. We just like moved on. Yeah, same thing. Quit. Yeah. Yeah, I tried really hard to get into, I don't know, whatever the first one is, Replicant. I have that on Steam, but I couldn't get into it. I might try the PS3 version. Let's see. Mop up chrome remnants. Yeah. Okay. So, until I see credits roll, I'm going to assume that the game's not over.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Let's see if I can just get to the end, see what happens without wasting ammo on any of these guys. These tank legs definitely seem like the way to go in Armored Core 1. Well, good side, see if that big guy shows up or something else. Let's see. Very mysterious game. I mean, all From Software games are kind of like this. That element of mystery. Whether that be intentional or just because of weirdly obscure gameplay mechanics, but all the same. I dig it. Yeah, those scripts I mentioned, there's the mystery one, but I'd also like to do what I'm hoping in January to put out our reviews for Answer, maybe the Armored Core series at large, as well as Sekiro.
Help me! Monster!
Maybe it's Hoogie.
High energy response found. Cannot identify. Insufficient data.
Martin, have I heard about Human Plus in this game? Yes, I have. For better or for worse, I have had that spoiled for me, but that is super cool. And it's an example of that kind of thing that I was just talking about. This design is awesome. Look at that gigantic eye in the middle of this thing. That's really cool.
Target of operation cleared.
Yeah, so
System switched to normal mode.
still pretty easy, but definitely that Kurosawa rifle, very, very powerful. Made that a cinch last time. Okay, so
The struggle for market share between Murakumo and the up-and-coming Verge company is
It's a
becoming
CGI
more and
sequence
more
again.
intense. Future developments look interesting.
So, nothing has changed after all.
nothing has changed after all. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, once I have the opportunity in a second here, I'm going to save and take this machine gun setup into this next mission, which is maybe the ending? We'll see. I haven't got any emails in a while. Too bad. What's my ranking? 3. Nice. I can't hang with Hustler 1 yet though. 9 ball. The #1 Raven. Okay, so yeah, going back in the Crow military facility, this time with a machine gun, and hopefully mopping it up. Cleaning
Main
up
system engaging
Chrome
combat mode.
So basically just moving through the stage in the opposite direction that I just did. And now I've got to save here, so in case things go sour, I won't have to replay like 4 missions in order to get back to this point. Let's rock. It's definitely a strange decision to have, like, basically the entire second half of the game not have background music. Not sure I really get that. Especially considering how cool this game's soundtrack is. It's really, really good, legitimately. See if I can recall from like 20 minutes ago now. Just go down a few floors. Nothing happens.
Raven, there seems to be nothing else here. That's enough.
Turn around, go back, fight some enemies. And here we go. try and focus on escaping. So I don't think killing these guys is worth the effort. The resource expenditure. Maybe out of necessity. Yeah.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
Alright. We'll kick some ass. Sure. I've been replaying these games, the first generations of Grimace. I definitely get that impression. I heard people talking about For Answer and, you know, being so dark and whatnot, but honestly, in terms of actually, like, playing these games, it's like the further you go back, the more hardcore it becomes. Damn. 30 health. Lord, give me strength.
You are still alive? But we will end that now. Don't you understand? You are totally out of line. You are going overboard.
Enemy ranking AC. Identified as Sledgehammer.
Okay,
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and
So-
returning to the nest.
here's my plan. Save state, load state. Take out the enemies carefully. And then take out the AC at the end of the stage. I have to start over the stage because I don't have enough AP left, so be it. $840 health. Let's do it. Just have to believe. Get me done.
You are still alive? But we will end that now.
Here we go.
Don't you understand? You are totally out of line. You are going overboard.
Enemy ranking AC. Identified as Sledgehammer. Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
Alright. Try again.
Don't you understand? You are totally out of line. You are going overboard.
Enemy ranking AC. Identified as Sledgehammer.
Yeah, he pwned me. He cleaned me up. Alright. Damn!
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
Yeah, returning to the nest. Except not. Killed. Reset. Alright, last try for this mission. And then I'm moving on to MGS1. I think I might switch back to the Kurosawa rifle. I think that's probably the way to go for this one. Kurosawa and just try and quickly get past all those other enemies without wasting time and losing AP trying to deal with them. Alright, here we go.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Spirit like this mini music. Yeah, me too. I've been listening to it on loop several times the last week. Basically, my responding to emails, we queue up that track. Federico named it earlier, but it's called Chrome Memory Alloys or something. If you search on YouTube, the first result is a 30-minute loop of it, which is excellent. I'm wondering if I should have dropped the laser sword. Just have a little less weight going into this. The mapping thing is kind of funny here because we did already go through this area, so you'd think we would still have the map as the AC pilot.
seems to be nothing else here. That's enough. Please return.
Alright, here we go. Save here. Okay. Being absolutely destroyed. Hold on a sec. Let's try that again. Alright. Going up and then immediately to the left. Going right. Yeah. Just up and out. Almost full health. Yeah, here we go.
You are still alive? But we will end that now. Don't you understand? You are totally out of line. You are going overboard.
Enemy ranking AC. Identified as Sledgehammer. Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that Kurosawa rifle is insanely good. You can save your ammo, and it will get you through just about anything. Destroy floating mines. Nest HQ. Floating mines left by the band. Just blow them up. Okay, sure. Blow up those mines. I can do that. Yeah, it's weird. I
Main
thought the game was
system
over
engaging
like
combat
20
mode.
minutes ago. Yeah, I'm glad it's not. Another stage with music even. Fantastic. Try it again. There we go. Try anything up here? Big red flashing square. I mentioned Alien earlier. This mission definitely has some major Nostromo vibes. This architecture. Yeah. Might be the most infamous level in all AC games. What happened?
Main system engaging combat mode.
Stop such foolishness.
Hmm? What's going on? What's happening? Interesting. I prefer the rhythm of these battles over the other sleep for less time, saying the tunedness. Yeah, I think you'd really like the PS2 games. AC2 or 3. I'll definitely stream some of those at some point. If nothing else, give some kind of, you know, representation to those, because that is kind of like what's in between these ones. Really good.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
60 FPS, improved visuals, awesome music. Yeah, that's where it's at. So I'm wondering, is this... am I climbing? Is that the objective here? Climb the cube. I guess we'll see what's up there. top. Oh. These controls. Oh boy. Nope. Not having that. Alright. Top of the cubes. Platforming. Armored Core. Oh my god! Are they serious? This sucks. Oh. Mario 64? No. Mario 64 has good platforming. This is not good. That was horrible. Yeah. So it's not just like the janky controls and physics. It's the fact that every time you get shot, you're getting pushed around. Yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of save states here. I don't care, because I'm streaming and this is very bad. Oh my god! What were they thinking? This is horrible. Oh, Armored Core, you started off so strong. And now you're doing this. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh. Oh man. I might have to quit this. This is truly, truly bad. Look at all the Look at all the cubes I still have to climb. This is bad. People complain about Zen and Half-Life. Play Armored Core. Oh my god. Oh. Evil mecha, yeah, exactly. Somebody hop on the Mellotron. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll give you guys the perfect soundtrack. Ready? Ah! This sucks. The joys of platforming. A huge, massive robot. Whenever I hear the song here, Bowser making that, wow! Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh! This sucks. This really sucks. Ah. Oh, I think I'm approaching. Never mind. I think I'm approaching the end here. God. What's going on now? Any other DC, do you start to limp, have motion, malfunction, low health? I don't think so. There's like some visual effects, but I don't think that stuff happens. Now, is that not the end? Is there stuff above that bridge? Looks like that's a ceiling. Oh, there's an exit. Okay. Exit to my right. Get in there! Oh!
Resistance is futile.
This is a Borg! What the hell is going on here? Alright. Thank God for save states, huh? Alright, land.
Resistance is futile.
This is terrible. Why would they put this at the end of the game? Oh, you guys blew it. Alright, here we go. Straight shot. Oh, I hate this. I thought I saved the state, but... I can't imagine playing this without save states here. Oh. Exercise. Frustration. Well, it's the only save state I've got, so... Oh, it's definitely cursed. This whole thing is cursed. I just want to know why I'm having such an insanely hard time getting into that thing. You know? It's like the second I fly next to it, I get swatted out of the air. Like a fly. So save, save, save.
Resistance is futile.
Save.
Your fate is sealed.
Enemy ranking AC identified as
Oh my god, are you kidding me? No. No. Oh. Oh, after all that. Hey, you want to fight the toughest boss in the game? Where is he? Can I escape? Is that an objective? 9 ball. Come on, me and you, pal. We don't need Chrome or Murakamo. We'll partner up. Please let this be an exit.
Go back. It is not too late.
Oh no! Okay, Martin. You want to elaborate on what you meant there? Oh boy. Shit.
Go back. It is not too late.
Oh, you're joking. There's no pacifist way out of this, huh? Escape. Oh god, I'll try. Oh, I'll try! Alright. Escape. Here we go.
Go back. It is not too late.
Please don't kill me, 9 ball. Am I close to the end? Do I have like a feasible shot here?
Go back. It is not too late.
Or is this just a waste of time? Guess you're almost at the end. Oh, thank goodness. He's coming! Oh Lord, he's coming! sounds so macho. The Chad 9-ball. Alright, don't burn out the battery. Just focus on getting out of here. I'm glad you approve of my death screams. Oh no! I'm gonna save right here. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. There's that exit, baby! Right at the top, okay. No! Okay. Nearly there. Nope, wrong state. Okay. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't have saved there. It's like, I can't even see him. I don't know what he looks like. It's just this like homicidal mech coming after me. Please! Nope. No! Oh god. Alright, here we go.
Resistance is futile. Your fate is sealed.
Enemy ranking AC identified as 9-ball.
Need a little more health to survive.
Go back. It is not too late.
I'm sorry, your hitboxes are not quite wide enough. Alright, here we go again. save. Let's exit top. Bridge we saw earlier. Mysterious crystal.
No closer.
Is that it? Oh my god. Have I done it? Sure. Save data. Spooky.
Are you satisfied? Do you want to destroy order? Destroy the world? Is that what you want? We were needed. That's why we were born. People cannot live without order, even if it is a lie. Go on living, Raven. You or I? Which one of us was ultimately right? You have the right, the duty to find that out.
At this instance, the generation of rebirth came to an end. I did it! Hey! Oh my god! That was ridiculous. Oh no. Mouse and Spoon both missed it. It was a really scary chase from Nineball, who's trying to kill me. Honestly, it was like some Friday the 13th type stuff. He was going to kill me. But I never saw him. He was killing me. That was terrifying. Okay, so I just beat Armored Core. Thank you, Martin. It was definitely not easy. Oh my god. I was not expecting to actually beat the game tonight, but there it is. One of the endings, anyway. Alright, so out of the ones I've played, this, Armored Core 2, Armored Core 2 Another Age, 3, and 4 Answer, I would probably put this at the bottom, but it was still really cool. But definitely the kind of primordial phase of Armored Core. I haven't beaten any of the other ones except for 4A, so maybe my feelings will change going through their campaigns. But basically, I feel like with this game, the first half of the game was really good, the missions, but as they went on, it kind of dropped off kind of hard in quality. The stages weren't as interesting. Most of them didn't have any music. So, yeah. But still really cool. I'm definitely going to continue my Armored Core journey. Play all these freaking games. I mean, the campaigns aren't that long. They're like 3 or 4 hours apiece, so why not? Plenty of time to play all of them before AC6. Curious to watch a speedrun? Yeah, me too. I'll definitely probably watch one after I sign off and go to bed. But before I do that, I'm going to take one last break and then play little MGS1 as promised. think it's the same company who made this game. Yeah, From Software. King's Field, Armored Core, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Otogi, all that stuff. From Soft. Yeah, I'll be right back, and then I'll play some MGS1, and that's a game I'm a lot more familiar with, so I'll be kicking some ass in that rather than running for my life. Be right back. It's a veteran company. Yeah. Yeah, they've been around since 94, I think was the first game, Kingsfield. You know, the Return of the Guild, 66, Kota Hishiro. He's the composer, right? Did he do the music for Answer? Because it feels like it was like a totally different style in that one. A lot of like guitar-based tracks. But then on the other hand, he had more, I think I mentioned this earlier, almost thought this was like Philip Glass style or something. Those I liked. I liked the kind of like more electronic tracks, that one, you know. The like garage music and AC for Answer is really good. Oh, and Evergrace, yeah, that's an interesting soundtrack. Anyway. Armored Core. Now, change gears. No pun intended. Metal Gear Solid. Now, let me ask you guys this. Oh, let me see actually. Where am I at?
On how to resist torture.
Metal Gear Solid. Thought I saved my state.
Metal Gear.
Yes, you know our industry suffered
not.
quite a blow.
Well,
Colonel.
should I start fresh? Or should I resume from here? Post Ocelot fight. For old MGS1 here. Basically just for gameplay's sake. Well, actually, let me put this out to you. Just keep playing MGS1 from this spot. Start over in the beginning or play Armored Core 2. What should I do? I'll just keep going, it's fine. Okay. Maybe I'll just keep going. Save AC2 and be on for another day. Duckstation rocks. I can't see myself playing this game in any other fashion other than this. I mean, never say never, but this emulator does such an insanely good job of presenting this game. My god. So not only faithfully to the PS1, but the like built-in enhancements and whatnot. So the game is being rendered in 4K, but then on top of that, it's got some CRT filters, same as we were just seeing in AC a second ago, being applied. So there's a very slight CRT scanline and bloom filter, courtesy of Dolphin, being applied, which subtle, but I think goes a long way. It's just helping the game really look its best.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Merrill's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
in any case, you should contact Merrill by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Had a little bit of musical RPG on Duckstation is really nice. It's just, have you tried EPSXE at any point? Because like, that was not so great. So going to something like Duckstation, which not only has a significantly more modern user interface, but all these like additional features is just really, really nice. And then the same developer, I forget their name, but they went on to go work on PCSX2 and added a similar level of like radical overhaul of quality and just like ease of use. It's just awesome.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
Yeah,
I
Duckstation
know my uncle.
for 3D games on the PS1 at
What's your
least
name?
is definitely going
My
to be way
name's
I'm
not
playing
important.
this kind of thing going forward.
Could you be
Judy, I'll
Snake?
probably still
Are you
play him on
Solid
my
Snake?
PVM, but
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
Hard to go
Sorry about
back.
Before, I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes.
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay.
I always
But what is
wonder
this place?
how
I
things
don't
would have
think it's
gone
just a
if
nuclear
Jeremy
weapons
Blaustein
disposal
had been able
facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them.
to
Nobody told you
continue as
anything,
the
did they?
translator.
Okay,
for the
you see,
games
this
after
place
this
isn't
one.
really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms
You know,
tech.
I enjoy all the MGS
Civilian
games,
base?
but
Right. for the
this
development
game
of
is
Metal Gear.
clearly quite a bit more natural sounding in
Foxhound and the
English.
Next Generation Special Forces were
versus the
called
rest
here
of
for the
them.
test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all
They did a
hush-hush.
fantastic job.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
I've heard the explanation
I'm not
given
sure.
several times
I was
that
captured with President Baker right after
the reason they
revolt
didn't
started.
just
Oh, yeah.
reuse the
That's when he gave you
recordings
the
for
detonation code
MGS1
override
for
keys,
Twin
right?
Snakes and
That's
then
right.
beyond, like the
Amazing you were
flashbacks in
able to keep him hidden
MGS4,
from the guards.
were
Well,
because of
women
some
have
kind
more
of
hiding
like
places
you
than
know
men.
quality issues.
Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
You know, like
How's he holding up?
no, it wasn't up to the standards
What?
of modern technology,
Same as the
so
dark
we had to
Chief.
re-record everything.
The chief died from a
But-
heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidence.
Maybe if you were to listen
Something
to
funny's going
these
on.
recordings in complete isolation
like it,
outside of the
but I
game,
have
you
no
might
idea
be able to
what.
hear some kind of
Me
like,
neither. Yet.
you know, background noise
You
or
know the
something.
person who
But
designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr.
I would
Emmerich?
think at this point,
Yes. Is he still
these
alive?
performances are so
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor
Preferable
basement of the
to the
nuclear
Twin
warhead
Snakes
storage
stuff,
building
that-
to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab
seems
is.
like a no-brainer.
I think they're
Stick with
forcing
him.
him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah,
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
But considering
there's
this
a
is like
cargo
one of
door
the
on the
very
first floor of
early
this building
console
that
games,
leads to the north.
definitely a massive
What's the security
jump.
level of the door there?
But I mean, even something like the
But it's
like
okay.
Snatcher,
I've got a
you
level
know,
5
like
card.
on Sega
Well,
CD,
I've got to go save
that
the
was
doctor.
also
You should
handled
go.
by Jeremy
I'm going
Blaustein.
with you.
No
Also
way.
excellent
You're still too
translation,
green.
excellent
I want you
voice
to hide
acting.
somewhere.
Really great
I'm not
performances.
green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
Spoon, by the way, game
I
is
don't
louder
know
than
what
remote.
happened. I just
Whoops.
couldn't pull the trigger right away.
Let me turn it
I
down
never had
then.
any problems in training.
Sorry about that.
But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
Yeah, I definitely think this is the best
You're a
overall
real
performance of the
Just like
cast
my
of
uncle
any of the MGS
said.
games by
I
a
told
pretty
you, the
significant
real me
margin.
is no match for the legend.
MGS2 is close, MGS3
looks like you
is
were right.
almost there, but
Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll
really
link up
letting
after
a
I grab
bottle
the doctor.
with this
Then
game.
we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be
That
careful,
gameplay,
okay?
simple but satisfying.
After I open up the cargo door,
The
I'll contact
aesthetics, like honed to a razor's edge. So satisfying, so good. Music, perfect. They just nailed it. Man, yeah, these filters built in Duckstation, again, phenomenal job. The simulator is the way to go. So I put in lots of time and effort comparing all of these different, you know, kind of ways to play these older games. But with stuff like PS1 here, the 3D titles at least, Duckstation is the way to go. And I say that, you know, as someone with like a Sony 20L5, this like really, really nice PVM. It's nice looking on there,
the
but
cargo door for you.
it looks
Thanks.
better
Where are you?
in
Well, I
Duckstation
can
here
see ya.
on a
Don't
nice
move
modern
around too
display.
much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
The thing is with
I changed my mind.
a lot of the
get
PS1
careless.
3D
That's when
titles
things
is
always
that
turn sour.
really hardcore dithering.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can
That
figure
being
out
complied
whether
with a
or not
render
I'm cut out
resolution
to
of
be a soldier.
240p is
I
just
gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are
very
professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
it's the kind of thing where it's like you're almost off better playing with a composite or S-video set up on a CRT or a consumer set CRT versus RGB or component on a PVM or something. I was like, you're kind of like hitting this like middle ground of clarity that is not ideal. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up about monitors now. We'll just enjoy the classic of Metal Gear Solid. sake. It's alright. Grab that mine detector again, we'll be all set.
Who are you?
So much dialogue. I wish there was a way to play this in 60 FPS, but I'm sure someday I'll be able to do that.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you? SOCOM silencer. I'm trying to remember where that is. I believe it's somewhere in this room. But let's see. Fuck! Playing with the analog stick. Not sensitive enough. The whole MGS1 here. Let's get out of here. Been in here way too long.
No! No! Ugh. No, Meryl!
Snake! Answer me! Snake!
Alright. There we go. What is, for anyone watching, what is your favorite part of this game? To me, this thing is pretty much paced perfectly, maybe with the exception of having to grab the different temperature key cards at the end of the game. But other than that, I think it's pretty much pitch perfect, personally.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right, you belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
Several parts are very memorable, definitely. Especially using Nikita in the second fight. Yeah, I mean, the whole escape sequence of the Jeep for me is probably the ultimate highlight, but it is all good. The communication towers, the kind of like really intense suspense that's happening there. The fight with Hindy.
I hope you are happy he got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yeah, Cam Clark's performance as Liquid in this
Thirst
is
for his blood.
insanely good. Definitely one of the best video game voiceover performances of all time. I mean, you could say that about most of this cast, which is pretty remarkable. Part of the reason why this title is so beloved, but Cam Clark as Snake is as Liquid Snake. Excuse me. It's out of this world.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Nastasha. I don't think I took her at all in my last playthrough.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear
Got the
specialist.
cigarette.
That's
There
me.
you go.
You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists
You're a
are
tough
serious
lady.
about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Just a box.
Just a box. It's like the MGS1 visuals. Gorgeous. It's like compare this to Twin Snakes. It's like just all like brown and gray, washed out, low contrast here. Super punchy, vivid, excellent use of color. don't think I've seen a playthrough with Soldier Gun Illumination Box. It is a very powerful tool. Not one to be underestimated. Nikita. I think probably wrap this up after the ninja fight.
Watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby? Who are you, anyway?
One of your fans.
It's like, how many things in these games originated in Metal Gear 1 on the MSX2 in like 1986, 1987? I mean, this game is basically a remake of Metal Gear 2. It's all the same kind of events, just in a different setting. But a lot of those ideas were there from the beginning, which is definitely interesting.
like they were cut by some type of blade.
They can't all be winners, can they? That's alright.
It's a ghost.
Soda design is top notch. Ghost? Zoinks.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Oh my god.
From another world to do battle with you.
What is it,
Oh my
revenge?
god.
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. That's good, Snake. Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Yeah, like flashbacks of like message boards from like 2003. People having Gray Fox quotes as their signature in every post. Well, I was just extolling the virtues of Duckstation, but I appear to have gone outside the level boundaries. Here I am outside the stage. Oh, Gray Fox can go out there too. That's alright. What the hell is happening? Damn. Okay, maybe something to do with the widescreen patch.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Stay away from the edges. And it's just one of those things that, like, it shouldn't work, but it totally does. It's just enough. Over the top where it works.
Hurry up and catch me. Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain. Hurt me more. More. That's it. I remember that punch. Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
Haven't tried this in a while. Do some cheap tactics on our pal Grey Fox here. It doesn't last very long, does it?
Hurt me more.
Man, I really wish this game got some kind of like third-person mod like MGS2 got recently. It'd be definitely not as smooth considering the, primarily digital controls of movement on this compared to MGS2, but it would still be really nice to be able to just look around these gorgeous environments. Without having to switch to stationary first person.
I felt that snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Starting to doze off a little bit. Oof.
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Oh my god.
Get out.
Oh
I can't
god.
stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
This is the fifth time I had with those last few AC units.
My duty to destroy him.
They would absolutely smoke any of the Metal Gears.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've
He
got...
pulls out the stinger and they just start drifting.
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me!
Meryl, what happened?
See, you can hear Psycho Mantis's mind control music in the background there in her call.
Some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
Especially the AC-4X. Yeah. That's
such a cute way of
riding
walking.
in Revengeance territory.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
And the shadows,
Convention.
the self-shadowing in
A guy
this
like
look
me who likes Japan
gorgeous.
animation.
And it's all
Japan was the first
pre-scripted,
country
but
to successfully make bipedal robots.
this game is edged very well
Still the
visually.
best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes.
I wanted to make robots like this PS1 game I played called Armored Core.
Childish excuse to
It was really sweet, other than that last bit where you're jumping on cubes or something.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Yeah, it looks great. The stealth camouflage effect. Gorgeous game. It's aged well. Yeah, it's not Armored Core poster, but very well could be. Yeah, this looks stellar. So just as a little bit of a comparison before I sign off for the evening, I'll show you what this would be looking like without these filters. Not a huge difference, but you just see a little bit of a gamma adjustment, a little bit of scan lines, a little bit of bloom. Spruces it up a bit. Anyway, I want to go to bed. I'm very, very tired now. So you can tell. I basically fell asleep during that last cutscene. I don't even want to know what time it is, but I'm going to sign off and go to sleep. I hope everyone enjoyed this one. Playing Armored Core and MGS1, two great PS1 games. I was really surprised to finish Armored Core 1 tonight. It was fun. Like I said earlier, the last few missions were not so great, but the first half of the game is cool, and I'm looking forward to exploring the rest of the franchise. You know, I finished 4 Answer as well, played a bunch of 3, played some of 2, and I'm thinking I'm going to be going into them deeply. So we'll see. Got plenty of other things planned for the next month or so, so keep the eye out for more streams and a whole bunch of videos, primarily of which will be focusing on From Software stuff, but there'll be some other cool stuff too. Thank you everyone for watching, whether it was live or after the fact. I hope you're all doing good, and things continue to go well for you. Thank you, Mouse. Yes, fun surprise stream. Surprised even myself. It was like 10:30 at night. You know what? I'll stream. I've been mostly sleeping the last 4 to 8 hours, but time to stream. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Be excellent to yourselves and each other. Good night.